if you have any ERC-20s trapped in contracts right now, you may want to consider pulling them out.
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well out there, staying safe, watching this Bitcoin like a hawk. Got a little 1334 crossover action. And the big question on everyone's mind is it a dead cat bounce? We shall see. We shall see. As I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I'm not selling my Bitcoin right now, but based on my positions, I'm well into profit on my Bitcoin. So there's really no reason to sell it. And on a long-term time horizon, I'm not too worried. But, as I said, one of my hedges was to sell some of my altcoins that I was in profit for, and I took those to stable. So the other day I talked about the stablecoin opportunity on the Binance side. Today I want to talk about stablecoin opportunities on the Ethereum side, and that is pulsechain. So what am I thinking with pulsechain? Well, here's what I'm thinking. They're going to fork Ethereum, and there's going to be the largest airdrop in history, as they claim. So what does that mean? Basically, any ERC-20 token, I'm not sure about the specifics, if it has to be a verified token or not, will be cloned and airdropped over to the pulsechain side. So what is the opportunity? The opportunity is stable coins. So let's just do a scenario. Let's say that you have 1,000 USDC. It's sitting in your Ethereum wallet. Well, when pulsechain launches and does the airdrop, you're going to have 1,000 Pulse USDC. And you're like, wait a minute. You can't just give away the same USDC as on the other side, on the other chain. Well, here's the rub. Initially, there will not be liquidity for a lot of these tokens, okay? So basically, there's only value if you can build liquidity, right? But let's think about this. What is the gold standard of stable coins? It's usually USDC. So what are the odds that the USDC liquidity will build out quickly? Well, that's a big, big opportunity because people love their stable coins, right? People love their stable coins. And I have a sneaking suspicion that USDT, USDC will be some of the first pairs that you will begin to see liquidity on. And, you're like, well, that money can't just appear out of nowhere. That's right. However, people need to have transactional reserves in order for things to move along. So I am thinking, this is what I'm thinking, is that if you have more so than just even your stable coins, if you have any ERC-20s trapped in contracts right now, you may want to consider pulling them out. I'm not sure if ERC-20s that are in locked contracts will get the airdrop. So let's say you had your ETH staked on Compound. You won't get the Pulse version of ETH per se if it was locked in a contract. So you might want to pull out of the farms or pull out of contracts if you can, if it makes sense, so that you can receive the Pulse version of your ERC-20. So let's say you had 100 grand of USDC laying around. You're going to have 100 grand in Pulse USDC. Now, again, when can you cash it out? It's tough to say, but if you hold it as a moon bag, there's probably a pretty good chance, especially if this is going to be DEX driven, like a Uniswap interface, that pair is going to build liquidity fairly quickly. as people bridge over and start to transact on pulsechain. So that is the big opportunity, and that is the airdrop of pulsechain. So you might want to do an analysis of where your ERC-20s are right now at the moment, and make sure that you're in a good position so that when the snapshot is taken, that you will get your airdrop. And this is based on what they're saying. I don't know if there will be any fractional things or ratios on any of these. From what I've heard, it's 1-to-1. So again, I see this as a huge opportunity. If you have a bag just sitting there, once again, and boom, now you've got 2 bags. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Now, as far as the sacrifice stage of pulsechain to get p hex or whatever, I'm not sure what I'm doing on that. The game theory is a little different on this, because I will admit hex was very, very successful. I'm not hating on that. The price has gone up massively, but now everyone expects that pulsechain will be highly valued. So you have to look at the initial game theory on that. So once again, I might do a video on it later, but this airdrop opportunity is definitely huge. So again, look at your wallets and make sure you're not trapped in any contracts that you can jump out of, and you can get this sweet airdrop. So launch of pulsechain, largest airdrop in history. Thousands of Ethereum-based tokens and NFTs received free Pulse versions. So this is going to be pretty cool. With that being said, like, subscribe, and as always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.